The defense in the Senzo Meyiwa trial has disputed that his murder was a contractual killing. The dispute came during the cross-examination of lead investigator, Brigadier Bongani Gininda, where accused number one's lawyer was scrutinizing Gininda's claim that the soccer star's murder was a contractual killing. Muzi Sibiya and 4 others are charged with executing an alleged hit on the soccer star, allegedly at the behest of his then singer girlfriend Kelly Khumalo. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi reports.
Accused number 1 Muzi Sibiya's confession statement is the first to mention singer Kelly Khumalo as the alleged trigger point to Meyiwa's murder. She's also featured in 2 confessions of accused number 2, Bongani Gininda. According to Gininda, this prompted a probe into the songstress's alleged involvement in her boyfriend Senzo Meyiwa's murder.
And this is where now, my lord, that investigation led to the establishment of the communication between Miss Kelly Khumalo and accused number 5, as well as the see-through bag of money that was found in Miss Kelly Khumalo's gadget, accused 3 and Mr. Longotwala. There were then 4 numbers of Miss Kelly Khumalo that were discovered, that they were active, but she did not disclose to the police at the time.
Gininda says the 4 numbers were discovered during a deeper probe into whether the songstress had communicated with accused number 3 on the day Meyiwa was killed, as claimed by the confession statements. This is among evidence that Gininda says led them to believe that the Mpini hitmaker was the one who allegedly ordered the soccer star's murder. He reiterated that he had applied for a warrant of arrest for her, but that was not authorized.
You had indicated that at some point there was an application for a warrant of arrest against Kelly Khumalo, which was not authorized. What were the reasons why that application was declined?
I indicated, my lord, that the reasons firstly were the issues of further investigations, which started as early as October. Subsequently, this statement that I'm talking about was in November 2014. So there were instructions that DPP felt that they should be acquired, but then subsequently the strategy of approaching the case moving forward. So it was a folded approach. It was not one. At the beginning, it was further investigations which were done, because if one looks at the time when we made a memorandum and indicating the 4 numbers, and one looks, rather if you look at what was available when the memorandum was done and what was contained in the statement later for the warrant of arrest, there was more things. There were more things insofar as Miss Kelly Khumalo. But during the discussion then, further investigations and certain approach were then discussed with the DPP, my lord.
Mnisi says they cannot agree with the notion of a contractual killing, and that it's not contained in the indictment that details the charges.
The summary of the substantial fact is very simple. It speaks about what happened at the moment at which those offenses were occasioned. There's no way in the summary of this indictment where a plot to kill or conspiracy to murder is mentioned.
I don't think counsel is correct. If one looks at the indictment, paragraph 12, it says the state will allege that the accused were acting in the furtherance of a common purpose.
Cross-examination continues on Friday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Pretoria.